So guys, setting a timer is one of the things that we see customers struggle with the most. Our regular pin timer, which is our standard timers that we offer here at Thunder Lighting Supply. So the timers have two different modes. They have a timer on mode and an outlet on mode. What the outlet on mode allows you to do is turn the lights on while the timer still keeps its time. So if on Christmas Day you want your lights to run for 24 hours, if you flip it to timer on, the lights will stay on all day. So when you're setting your actual timer section of the timer, you want the arrow to line up with what time it currently is. So it's currently 2:00 p.m. So we're gonna turn the timer till it's in the shaded area at 2 p.m. Next we're gonna do is decide what time we want our lights to go on and off at. So when the pins are down, the timer is on. So when you want the lights to turn off, which for us is gonna be between midnight and 4 p.m., we're gonna pull the pins up. So we're gonna go to midnight, and we're gonna just start pulling the pins up everywhere between midnight and 4 p.m. That way our lights are off all day and they only turn on when the homeowner wants them to. Now that that's done, we're gonna set our timer to our current time, which is 2 p.m. So when we wanna test the lights before we leave the property, we'll switch the timer to outlet on. That way there's power going through the timer, even though the clock is still keeping its time. Before we leave the property, we're gonna switch the timer to timer on, and what that's gonna do is shut the lights off because it's only 2 p.m. and the lights aren't supposed to go on until 4. So guys, a big complaint we hear people have is that the GFIs pop at their houses and they have to go back and do service calls. If you're using a pin timer, the only thing you have to have the customer go outside and do is line up the arrow with the current time it is, and then the timer's back on schedule.